Jean Evans' husband ran a small electrical store. They were both enthusiastic about the possibilities of electricity in the home.
He hated gas. He didn't like gas at all, and he wanted everything electrical. And we tried to get the gas taken out, and they wouldn't. But otherwise, he put extra points and did all the things, and we had all the equipment that we could get at that time because he wanted to be as up-to-date as possible. Well, this is the original fireplace as it was built when the house was built. And originally we had a coal fire there. We did away with the coal fire. We had the electric fire, which we just have to switch on. That's how you switch it on, of course. And then it has a coal effect thing that goes round and round. Well, this is the original lamp we had when we first came here, and my husband made it. And this is the radiogram we had soon after we came here. And it's still going strong.
But after years of scrimping and saving, the general public were unfamiliar with the appliances now on the market. Electrical demonstrators were on hand to educate and help out in dealers' showrooms.
We were really keen to serve. We used to get so thrilled if we did something that helped somebody. And I can remember somebody coming into one of the showrooms wanting to buy an electric light bulb. And he happened to mention cleaning. And I then thought, vacuum cleaner is what this man needs. So I trotted off with him to the vacuum cleaner area, promptly demonstrated the vacuum cleaner, and he went out with a light bulb and a vacuum cleaner. And I was so pleased for him.
We only had an one fire, so the rest of the room and the rest of the house was cold. And when I got the kids out of the bath, I mean, it was horrific. I used to have to run them down and with a towel around them and dry and put the nightie on in front of the fire. And then we went to the electric showroom at the town and saw the heat and lighting that you could fix on the ceiling in the bathroom, which kept the bathroom warm while you got them out of the bath.
All electricity showrooms had a demonstration theatre, and we would have an invited audience once a week. Anyone could come, and we'd have all the seats laid out on a platform, and the purpose, of course, was for us to sell electrical appliances, the cooker or a food mixer, and so on.
Well, that's clean enough, isn't it? Your saucepans stay clean, your kitchen stays clean, and the air you breathe stays fresh. Cleanliness and economy are two of the virtues of cooking by electricity.
They were a jolly good way of introducing electricity to people and to show them what you could actually do with the appliances. And people really were learning a new way of cooking. They cooked by gas for many years, and this was a silent fuel.
You'll find a good range of electric cookers on easy purchase terms at your local service centre.
Oh, she made it look so easy. The pastry, you mean? No, using electricity.
We had a lot of middle-class, upper-class ladies coming in to see demonstrators. And, of course, if you think about it, until the war, they probably had servants all the time. And then suddenly these poor women couldn't have servants, and they had to learn how to cook and how to wash.
You try to suggest I don't know how to iron a collar?
Yeah, no.
You think I'm a washout as a wife?
Oh, no, I don't. You're not a washout as a wife. It's just your washing that's a washout.
Oh, why don't you say the whole house is dirty? Well, go on, say it.
Say the whole house is dirty?
Yes.
The whole... No, but it isn't dirty. Not the whole of it.
Oh, have you any idea the work there is to do in this house? Stairs to sweep, hall to polish, clothes to wash, and not even a day meal. Some women have help in the house.
Quite right. I've got to help you more.
You!
Now that the middle-class wife was doing it for herself, housework took a jump in status. No longer something done by mere skivvies, it was elevated to the rank of a domestic science.
Millions of women in this country are being tortured. Their housework exhausts them and takes up every minute of their working day. And all because their homes aren't properly planned.
Just look at the number of journeys she's making. The meat's done, so there's a trip from the cooker to the table.
Using time and motion studies pioneered to boost manufacturing output, scientists turned their attention to the home. Step-saving research was used to improve kitchen design. Planning was in. Housewives were encouraged to be more professional in their approach. Electric appliances were promoted as part of this efficiency drive.
Forgive me, but why did you climb up a ladder to do your picture rails?
Because my arms aren't long enough to reach.
Oh, quite. But don't you use your Hoover cleaner?
My Hoover? I haven't a Hoover.
Haven't a Hoover? Good gracious. I'll get mine.
All the dirt, all the grit, Hoover gets it every bit, 'cause it beats as it sweeps as it cleans.
Until 1954, government restrictions on advertising meant door-to-door salesmen like Ted Talbot played a vital part in educating women about new appliances.
Hi, hi, hey, the kinds of dirt are three. We tell the world just
In
what
selling Hoovers, I considered that we weren't a pest. We were an invaluable asset because we took the goods to the housewife, showed them practically how it could make the quality of their life better. Indeed, I think it did. Whilst we were servicing vacuum cleaners, we would engage the housewife in conversation. Had she brothers or sisters? Who was her closest friend and how long have they known each other? Have they got a Hoover?
The pressure on women to be efficient housewives gave salesmen the opportunity to tap their guilt about household standards as a lever to make a sale.
You're going to find dirt in everybody's house. You're going to find fluff, you're going to find dust, you're going to find grit. So tip it out onto the carpet. Good God. Do you have children? Yes. Do you realise they're playing in this germ-ridden dirt and dust? And the housewife would say, no. They say, well, when did you last see a fire? Well, most people, they don't see a fire. So she would say, no, I haven't seen a fire. And you say, are you insured against fire? And she'll say invariably, yes. And say, isn't it strange, you're insured against fire, which you never ever see, but you seem to be objecting to insuring your children against the germs and dust that they play in every day of their lives.
No wonder more families trust their home cleaning to Hoover than any other make.
As a means to get the product on show, we were taught to knock at a house at random in a nice area with a Hoover already assembled. And you say, I've run into trouble. I've been called off to an emergency where I'll have to leave my car. But the lock on my car door is broken and I'm afraid to leave this. And would you be kind enough to look after it for me just till tomorrow? A shiny new Hoover is a great temptation. So that when you pick it up, thank you very much, you've saved my life. What did you think of it? Well, of course, she only has to say a couple of words and you're in conversation. Then you must use all your wiles. You must then pick up her touch point.
The salesman's job would have been helped if they could have offered easy purchase terms. But after the war, HP was strictly controlled by the government. In the mid-50s, restrictions were gradually eased and all controls were completely abolished in 1958.